Hi, I'm Katie and this is my Katie Veth Pilates 15-minute yoga stretch and strengthening routine. So this is a really nice one to do first thing in the morning, just to wake up and really get a nice release through all the muscles and start to wake up the core and the body a little bit. So we're going to start today just at the top of our mat, and we're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, reaching nice and long, and then exhale. Take that left wrist up and over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Reach that wrist up and over, stretching through the side body. Inhale. One more to each side. Staying long and tall. And inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to forward fold, bending down. Starting to release through those hamstrings, which are so tight because it's first thing in the morning for me. So bend it forward, inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, fold down again. Taking the hands, planting them down. Going to step the right foot back. And we're going to come into warrior one. So place your back heel down. Your front foot should be in line with the arch of your back foot. And keeping the hips pressing forward, we're going to take the arms up overhead. So we're trying to make sure we're not facing around. Hips are square, facing forward. Try and relax the shoulders, draw them down away from the ears. Sink a little bit deeper into that knee. One more breath. And then we're going to rotate around into warrior one. You might want to walk your foot a little bit more forward if you can, if you've got the flexibility here. Sink it down even deeper. Here you want to imagine like you've got string pulling through the fingertips, so your front arm's drawing away, your back arm's drawing away, but you want to make sure that your body is situated just over your hips. And now we're rotating the hips around to face the side, so we're not facing forward anymore. One more breath here. Take that back hand down, relax it onto the leg, rotate your front palm, and we're going to reverse the warrior. Sinking down even deeper, opening up again through the side body. Good, and release it back into warrior one. Sink down a little bit deeper. Feeling the legs. Even though we're releasing, you can feel that strength starting to form in those legs. And then take that front arm, place it down onto the knee, and reach your top arm up and over, making a nice straight line. Trying to still stay open up towards the ceiling, so don't collapse the body down. So nice and open. Good, and coming back into warrior two. We're going to straighten that front leg, press back into the hips, so pressing them back. We're going to reach forward with that front arm, those front fingertips, and then we're going to come into triangles, so that front leg and back leg are both straight now. Place that hand wherever you need to, so it might be on the knee, on the shin, on the foot, and opening that top arm, reaching it long towards the ceiling, creating a nice triangle shape. If you want more core challenge here, you can actually lift up that hand and you'll feel those obliques working. Good, and when you're ready to release, bend that knee, come back into warrior, rotate around into crescent lunge, so both feet facing forward, sink those hips, take the arms up. Opening up through the front of the hip flexors. Try and relax those shoulders. I know for me, my shoulders always go like this because I work at a desk. So try and draw them down away, and sometimes taking the arms out wide will help you to draw those shoulders down away from the ears. Good. From there, fold forward. Plant the hands both down. Make sure that the wrists are beneath the shoulders. Step that left leg back into plank. Holding here for a few breath counts. Just starting to wake up through our core. And then you can lower the knees if you need to, or your other option is to slowly lower down in that plank position and then come up into upward dog. Just for a few breaths here, opening up through the chest. An option here to have the knees down on the mat. And then we're going to lift the hips up, walk the feet in and press back into down dog. One more breath here. You can bend those knees a little bit if you like. Just starting to release through the hamstrings. Good, and we'll step that right leg up, lift it behind us, and step it forward. Coming back into warrior one. So plant that back foot so the heel is down, making sure that your front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot, and then press up. Again, rotating those hips to face forward, reaching up. So evening out our sides. Enjoying waking up the muscles. From there, rotate around into warrior two, so you can walk those feet a little bit further out if you can, sinking it down, reaching strong through the fingertips, sinking the hips down. Again, making sure the shoulders aren't up around the ears, so draw them down away from your ears if you can. Now flip that front palm, lean back and reverse the warrior. Getting that nice release through the side of the body. Last breath here. Back to our warrior two, and place that hand down. Reach that top arm up and over. Really nice opening through the outside of the body. And coming back up into warrior two. Straighten your front leg and tilt the hips back as far as you can. Reach forward with your fingertips. Take the hand over and make that nice triangle shape. Reaching long through the spine, so elongating through the top of your head. Again, adding that core challenge if you want by taking that support of the bottom hand off and making the obliques work, depending on how motivated you're feeling this morning to burn versus stretch. And when you're ready, bend that knee, come back into warrior two, rotate the feet around and back into our crescent lunge. So hips facing forward, sink it down, getting that strengthening in the legs as well as that nice release through that left hip flexor. So lower it down even more. Ooh, good. And folding it forward, placing the hands down, step that leg back, holding our plank. Again, I'll demonstrate the other option here. You can lower those knees, still keeping those elbows in towards the body. We slowly lower down all the way. And then we can come up into upward dog. Or full upward dog. Nice and lengthened throughout the spine. And then we're going to turn the toes over and come back into down dog just for a few breaths. Something I find really helps here to get those hamstrings released is bend the knees. Use that bend to press your chest forward towards your thighs. And then if you can keep the chest where it is, untuck your heels and you'll be getting a lot more length through the spine. And then gradually walk your feet all the way back up to the front of the mat. Nice. Now from there, we're going to come into a forward fold, but taking the feet out nice and wide this time. So when we take our feet out wide, it's really important to make sure that our feet are either facing forward or the toes are pointing slightly in. So we don't want the feet rotated out in this movement. And just come out to a point where you feel comfortable with your flexibility. And we're just going to reach up, open up through the chest. Nice, strong, powerful position here. And then gently, staying open through the chest and keeping the spine straight, you want to slowly folding forward, keeping the spine straight as long as you can. Fold forward towards the mat. So you might want to hang the head here and then practice lengthening it and then folding it down and lengthening. You might want to walk the hands back a little bit to help to pull you forward more. You might want to reach around and grab a hold of behind the ankles to get more length through that spine. I actually like to rotate around a little bit as well. Just get even more release and opening through my shoulders. And just rest here for one more minute. And when you're ready, slowly release back out and walk the hands up and walk our feet in together into the center of the mat. From here, we're going to come down into a squat position. So sink the hips down. And depending on your flexibility, when I first started to do this, I'd have to take my feet out really wide, and I still kind of do, to be able to get my heels down. So don't worry if you can't get the heels down, you'll get there eventually. And place the hands inside the knees and just press the knees open, trying to stay open through the chest. This is really good to release through the hips and also through our calves. And then there's an option here if you'd like, from that position, to come into our crow. So if you want to, you can work like with our forward fold and take that next step and come up into a crow position. Just play around with the core strength. And when you finish having fun, we're going to come into sitting. Down on the mat with the legs extended. So reach the legs long, heels together, zipped all the way up. And we're going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Big breath and then fold forward, either to the shins, the ankle, the toes. Hopefully feeling a little bit more release because we've done some nice opening to the hips and the hamstrings. And slowly release. I'm going to draw our feet a little bit in towards the body and come into some rollbacks. So just getting our core a little bit more. Inhale. Going to exhale, roll back, hold it there. Inhale, exhale. Come back up to sitting, lengthen up through the spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Lengthen up, one more time. Exhale. We're going to hold it here. Exhale. Good, 3 more breaths. 2, and the last one. A little extra challenge here, we're going to come up into boat pose. You can hold the back of your legs if you like. You can extend the legs if you want more challenge. And if you want even more challenge, you can take the arms away, just hold it here. Just getting our core. Shoulders away from the ears, open through the chest. So many things to remember when all we can think of is my abs. 2, and last one. Good, and release one foot and the other foot back down. Lengthen the legs out, inhale. We're gonna roll all the way back. Exhale, slowly, with control. Rolling the spine all the way back. I'll scooch forward a little bit. Taking the arms up overhead. Gonna draw the right knee in towards the body now. Down and out towards our right shoulder. Take our left leg towards the left corner of the mat, so getting a nice release through the hips again. Give that ankle a little rotate. Draw the knee and leg both back in line with the body. And then take that knee and press it all the way down to the mat, extending the right arm out. And if it feels okay through your neck, you can look towards that right palm. Last breath here. And come back to center. Draw the left knee in, right leg out. Take that right leg. So we've got a nice opposing stretch. Drawing that left knee down and out and making a nice diagonal stretch across the body. You can give the ankles a little twist if it feels good. It does for me now. And then draw that leg back in line with the body. Draw that knee in and slowly press it all the way across, looking across towards the left palm if it feels okay through your neck. Just felt a nice few little pops in my spine. This is really good for releasing pressure. So perfect morning workout, as I said. Nice way to ease into the day. And rotate back to center. And we're just going to take the legs out wide now. Take the arms out wide. Scrunch all your muscles up, even the face, and then relax. Just for a few breaths here. Just releasing. Letting the body remember all the movement we've just done. Just a few breaths here. And you can stay here for longer if you want, if you just want to have a nap. It's also probably a nice workout to do before you go to bed at night. So thank you so much for doing my yoga, stretch and strength workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Katie, keep smiling.